Think you know Robin Hood Men in Tights? Think again. Behind the goofy songs, tights, and slapstick sword fights is a treasure chest of weird facts, surprise castings, and hilarious behind-the-scenes moments. Here are 10 of the strangest and funniest facts about Robin Hood Men in Tights you've probably never heard before. A teenager gave Mel Brooks the idea. Believe it or not, this movie started in a dentist's office. Mel Brooks got the idea for Men in Tights from his son's teenage friend, Geordie Chandler. After watching Kevin Costner's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Geordie ranted about how serious and boring it was, especially Costner's lack of a British accent. Geordie's dad, who happened to be Mel's dentist, told Brooks during a checkup. Brooks instantly knew this was comedy gold. No Hollywood pitch meeting, just a grumpy teenager, a dental chair, and a brilliant idea. The actors trained like real swashbucklers. Just because the movie was funny doesn't mean the action was sloppy. Mel Brooks wanted the sword fights to be sharp, literally and comedically. The cast went through real fencing training. Carrie Elwes already had sword experience from The Princess Bride, but the rest of the cast had to work hard. No stunt doubles, no shortcuts. Every exaggerated move was choreographed and rehearsed to make sure the comedy landed right. Carrie Elwes thought Mel Brooks was a prank caller. When Mel Brooks called Carrie Elwes to offer him the role of Robin Hood, Carrie laughed and hung up. He thought it was a friend pulling a joke. Mel called back, this time from a studio number, and said, "It's really me." Thankfully, Carrie apologized, and Mel laughed it off. He even said, "You played a heroic swordsman before. Now we're going to make fun of that." Dave Chappelle got cast without a callback. Men in Tights was Dave Chappelle's first movie, and he almost didn't get the chance. He was just a young stand-up comedian auditioning for fun. But when Mel Brooks saw his tape, he pointed at the screen and said, "That's our guy." No second audition, no long wait. Chappelle was hired immediately. His role as Achu became an early highlight of his career. Hulk Hogan almost played Little Jon. This one's wild. For a moment, pro wrestler Hulk Hogan was seriously considered for the role of Little Jon. He had the muscles, the fame, and the over-the-top style. But in the end, Mel Brooks realized the role needed more than strength. It needed humor and timing. Hogan didn't get the part, but imagine the mustache and tights combo. Tracy Ullman improvised a classic line. One of the movie's funniest moments wasn't in the script. After the sheriff crashes through her roof, Tracy Ullman's character Latrine looks up and says, "Thank you." That was totally improvised. The line made the entire crew laugh so hard that Mel Brooks decided to leave it in. It's a perfect example of how improv made this movie even better. Mel Brooks played Rabbi Tuckman. Mel Brooks didn't just direct the movie, he also jumped into the action. He played Rabbi Tuckman, a hilarious twist on Friar Tuck. Complete with wild glasses, wacky medical advice, and Jewish jokes, Rabbi Tuckman became one of the film's most memorable characters. Brooks proved once again that he doesn't just write comedy, he lives it. The magic pill was actually a mint. When the sheriff gets revived with a glowing pill, it looks like a cool prop. But it was actually just a mint. That's right, no special effects, no wires, just smart camera angles and perfect comedic timing. Brooks loved using simple objects to create silly magic. Prince John's mole moves on purpose. Did you notice that Prince John's mole keeps changing sides on his face? It's not a mistake. It was an inside joke, a tribute to another Mel Brooks film, Young Frankenstein, where a hunchback's hump keeps switching sides. No one mentions the mole. It just moves. It's the kind of weird joke that makes you laugh harder the more you notice it. The studio wanted to cut the music. Hard to believe now, but the studio wanted to take out the musical numbers. They thought the songs were too silly, but Mel Brooks refused. He told them, no music, no movie. The songs, especially Men in Tights, ended up becoming the heart of the film. Without them, it wouldn't be Men in Tights, it would just be men. Robin Hood, Men in Tights wasn't a massive hit when it first came out. Critics didn't love it, but over time it built a loyal fan base.